It's day 65, round 3 of the body coach. Well, 10 months ago today, 21st of January, I started my first day of the body coach journey. And in some ways, it feels like it's gone in minutes. It's absolutely flown. And never in a million years did I think I would be sitting here wearing a size 10 when I started the body coach plan back then. Never in a million years. And yet I am. So, proof that it can be done. However, I did go through the change curve quite heavily in that first week. And actually, I probably could have given up on day 1, day 2, day 3, and any day during the first probably 10 days, if I'm honest. It took some real strength, some real digging deep to just adapt to such a change in lifestyle compared to what I was used to. The exercise alone, the hits were intense. And then, of course, the eating was completely different. So I got through it, and you can get through it. And one of the strategies that I used to help me in those early weeks and months was the count to 10 technique, as I call it. And essentially what that meant is that anytime I was tempted to eat a bar of chocolate or, something that wasn't on plan, I would stop myself and I would count to 10. And if I still wanted it when I got to 10, then I would have it. But what I did was, during that counting to 10 phase, I talked to myself about the fact that this was a choice. So nobody was telling me that I couldn't eat it. It was a choice that I was making. And if I chose not to, then that meant that the size 14 goal, as it was then, was going to be coming to me quicker than if I chose to eat it. And I had to accept the consequences of that decision. So invariably what that meant was I would choose not to eat it because I wanted that size 14 more than I wanted the bar of chocolate. But that counting to 10 was the bit that helped me. And yet here I am, 10 months later, size 10. Very rarely need to use the count to 10 technique, which just shows that this has become my life. This has become my routine. This has become my way of working. And over time, routines and habits become what you do, and it does get easier. So if you're new, if you're struggling, if you're pushing the elephant up the stairs, as I call it, then keep pushing it. It's hard work, but at some point in time, that elephant will get to the top and you can turn around and give it a high five. So carry on, it is so worth it. Keep that size 10 or that size 8 or whatever size you want to be. Keep that goal in mind because it's achievable, plus so much more.